So this is just the recap for live stream. I think it's 192, I believe. I am not sure, but we had a positive day. We broke the negative streak that we've been on. I've had to change strategy, and the reason I've had to change strategy is because I've just not been performing the way I'd like. The results have just simply not been there. I've had a horrible series of losing trades. It's live stream 192, and so I've decided to do something a little bit different. Now let's talk about trades. So first trade I took was NQ long. Now I took a long trade because there was a long setup over here, and it was a mean reversion, a bit of a reversal trade. I took it, decided that I didn't like the price action, so I got out for about break even, just in there 250 after commissions about 1. Now from there we did have a true setup short, so went short here. Price went all the way down to target, picked up 24,500 there on that trade, so it was up over 25. We took a loss over on a break-even type loss over on ES, but we'll show that soon enough. And more recently, we've had a long, and with this long, I decided to take it into this area. And with the long, the design target was 45.50, but because the market has been in a very tight range, currently the range is 63.75, so less than 64 points high to low on NQ, which is extraordinary considering we are not during a market holiday. We do have NFP tomorrow. One of the subscribers, Tolga, pointed out, and that's possibly a reason why the range was so narrow. Had a big move up yesterday, up to all-time highs. As we can see, the high to low range here on the daily chart is pretty small. So what I wanted to do was pick up, if I could pick up 50% of the daily range, for me that would be an extraordinary day. And we picked up slightly, a little bit more. So this trade here, rather than let it get to the target, I was concerned about it, especially with such a low range. I was concerned that we would see a sell-off out of it. Because as we can see from this area here, which is the current high of day, we've had price tested, sell off, came into it again, double top, lower high. It's a bit of a double top, lower high out of there, sell off all the way down to the 200 and the VWAP. So wasn't willing to hold. So after I got it set up just here, went long and took profits just slightly before going to this box, rather than wait for it to get towards the true target to the upside. Over on gold, I don't believe I took a gold trade. Oh, I did take a gold trade. Did I? I believe so. Yes. So over on gold, I had a short trade here. The original target was down at 54.2. And what I did was I zoom out to see if there was any potential support. I saw that pretty much low of day from yesterday was in and around that area. We've come into today. We've seen buyers show interest in that area. Today had buyers coming, drive the market higher from a low of 54 all the way up to 66, which is we're near about 50% of daily range. I believe the range is about 25 points, and we're looking at about 12 there. So I looked at it and thought, well, it's clearly an area of interest. So with the short, rather than wait for price to get all the way down to the 54.2, decided to take profits just slightly above where the area of buying came into the market. So picked up 7 there after commissions. We're looking at 6694, so 6694. And I suppose in the middle column here we've got the total P&L for NQ. Over on ES, we can talk about this. So over on ES, we had this short trade. Price came all the way down to the 90.25, the exact where the target was. We could see this in the live stream. Came down to 90.25. Did not trigger my order So I was not filled. I was not filled on the trade, even though we came all the way down to 90.25, price is reversed. I didn't like the fact this candle here, this bit of an inverted hammer, I didn't like this candle. Price came back. Short prices slowed down as it went towards the lows, and I did not like the fact that we had volatility contracting. Price seemed slow to head towards the lows. I wasn't a fan. So rather than leave my stop all the way up at 98, which would have been stopped out, which would have been this red line here, what I did was adjust my stop to just one tick above break even. And as we can see, price came down and, price came up and stopped me out there. So with commissions for the buys, the sells, and the one tick lost, we lost 909. So that's pretty much what we did. I'll get the trade performance up. So we did change strategy. Gain out early was not exactly a part of the strategy. This is just based on what I saw in terms of price action. So let's bear with me a second here. Let's get the equity curve over. So I don't believe I had a losing. Oh, I did have a losing trade, a one tick trade. So these are the trades. We had the one loss on ES. This is a kind of equity curve, of course, I'd like to see all the time. Fortunately, in recent times, it has not been the case. So picked up 35 there, pretty smooth equity curve. Over on the summary page, let's see, commissions aren't really that high. Total net gains, there's a one loss. Let's see, profit factor 40. Oh, it's because of that small loss. Can explain that. Accuracy is not correct. It's just how the contracts are executed on the buys and sells. The accuracy should not be that high because we did have one losing trade and we only took a couple of trades. So average winning trade, average losing trade, as we can see, it's just how the contracts are executed. Largest win, largest loss. Again, product of how contracts are executed, time in the market. This is what I'm looking for. About 15 minutes. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Using a 2-minute chart. So that's pretty much it. So that summarizes everything. So with that said, I'll continue to use this. I will continue to use this new strategy that I've had to implement because of the drawdown I've been in for a couple of weeks. So we'll see if it continues to work. I definitely want to give it enough time to build the data, build confidence in it. But with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.